Hi everybody, this is Lance and Sean with LD Smith Plumbing. Today we're going to be changing out an RO system at the Miller household. They've been kind enough to let us show this on video in their kitchen here. So they do have an existing RO system. Just due to age, it just makes more sense to put a new unit in. So one of the first things we're going to be doing is removing the old RO system. So Sean, if you want to kind of go through the steps here for what's most important. The first item is we're going to want to turn off the water supply. Next item, this is the storage tank. When you bleed out the faucet, you're going to you're either going to want to drain it, or there's a valve on the top of most of them. You can turn that valve off, and then that will contain the water in there, so you can disconnect the hose. When removing the old RO system and putting in a new one, or even putting in a new one where there wasn't a previous application, it's very important not to reuse these fittings. Called John Guest fittings. Since they've been in there for a while, they're really not designed to be reused. We use all new fittings. We have removed the old system and are preparing to install the new system. The new RO system has 3 primary filters, a pre, a post, and a membrane, and that's what we have laid out here ready to be installed. Yeah, Sean is now going to be mounting the manifold and filters on the side of the cabinet. It's very important, whether in below the cabinet or below the actual, if you have an open basement area down below, you can mount it there. But if you're mounting it, it's very important not to just leave it lying on the floor of the cabinet. As you can see here, it's being mounted on the side of the cabinet, so it's out of the way and secure.
Now we've got all the lines hooked up. The lines are pretty obvious as to where they connect. They're color coded. We're getting ready to turn the water onto the system. One of the things that's going to be a problem for us is testing for leaks. The RO system will make water very slowly, so it's going to take quite some time for it to fill up the pressure tank and give us the opportunity to test for any leaks. So what we're going to do is temporarily remove the membrane filter so that the water can pass through the system, fill up the tank with city water, and that way we can check for leaks.
All right, Sean's starting to wrap up here. We're just bleeding it through, getting all the charcoal dust out of the, is that the pre or post filter, Sean? That's the, that's the pre, getting all that out of there. Sean's just testing the system. It's very important to check the connections underneath, and you want to put full pressure on the system. So that's what we're doing now. Have a service record here. It's a sticker. It's very important these systems are sanitized and the filters are done once a year to maintain superior water quality. Once we're complete here shortly, the homeowner is going to want to wait till about 2 o'clock. Yep. Since it's 12:15 now. Discharge that entire tank, and then once it fills back up again, they'll be good to go. Yep. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right. Thanks.